Suffering is a part of life and no one is exempt from it. We all undergo a deeply negative, unwanted experience when daily routine is disrupted by disease, sickness, aging, death, natural catastrophe, or when a misfortune unexpectedly crashes into our life. Part of their life cycle, all humans are equally vulnerable to it. Arthur Schopenhauer comments that the world is a hell and the men are on one hand the tormented souls and on the other the devils in it. Lakhs of penniless, barefoot workers trudging hundreds of kilometers under the scorching sun, a pregnant woman carrying a load on her head or lying in a cart pushed by her husband, a mother delivering a baby on a pavement and moments later standing up to renew her journey, or pulling a broken suitcase on the wheels with a 4-year-old clinging to it. A 4-year-old collapsing on the roadside, exhausted by the heat. A rickshaw puller from Delhi cycling all the way to Bihar with his whole family and worldly goods, force hiding in the entrails of a dumper to avoid the punitive gaze of the police. Thousands spending endless nights on the platform waiting for promised train to arrive and take to home. Hundreds killed on the railway tracks or road by speeding vehicles or trains, the food, blood and chapel strewn everywhere. These images that have flashed past us are shattering because they display the sheer corporeality of suffering, pain and injury, unimaginable fatigue and exhaustion, exposure to excessive heat, stomachs aching with hunger, parched throats, nausea and dizziness. And second, because they exhibit unbearable mental distress, suppressed rage, anguish at the plight of old parents or little children, homesickness, fear, loss of dignity, humiliation, social rejection, betrayal, or the incessant realization that you live with others who treat you as a disposable waste, as garbage. They all combine to generate a comprehensive attack on one's personhood, accompanied by feeling of overwhelming despair that one exists at all. We have been witnessing here a concentrated form of what millions of people undergo daily in some or other part of the world, starkly bringing into the relief that large-scale disruptions such as the current pandemic compound structural suffering of millions and point to horrendous ways in which many societies are currently organized. There is something wrong with this world and gravely, astonishingly wrong with our moral indifferences. There may have been a time when most people oriented themselves to the world that was little more than that was. Schopenhauer called it as a penal colony, where the life itself was viewed as a punishment in which nothing untoward or irregular was found in the torments of life. This is regarding the heavy burden of social suffering the misery of the pandemic has caused the poor points horrendous ways in which societies are organized. Thanks for joining me. If you want to see the part 1 and part 2 of the editorial discussion, just please see the eye icon which is displayed on the screen. Thank you.